Hail to the Commanders, hail victory.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall. At the home, got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington Commanders.
Naimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, my partner, Fairbairn, getting this one started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels starts with a pass. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
That's number 40 on the season for him.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Got it. 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ready.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Here we go. Strike.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his man. That's Coleman. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Handoff here, up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
2nd and 7.
Ready?
Daniels gonna throw again. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Forced out wide. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. His kick is perfect. And the Commanders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Commander's first down.
Ready?
Throwing is Daniels. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Commanders are out to a 10-0 lead.
Commanders 10, Chargers 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Right there, right there.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Chargers have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Get it. Check. Hurt. 18 Cardinal. 18.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football at their own 40.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Mike, anytime you're facing man coverage, there's 3 components. 1, the release. You got to get off the line and get into your route. Number 2, creating separation at the top of the break. And then number 3, no matter where the ball is thrown, just go attack it. This is exactly how it's supposed to be done.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. 6.
Here's our first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third down, they need 5.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready up.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Back.
Here's Daniels. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. It is pumped downfield by Pearsall. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Hiking 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you and that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
At the Commanders' 49-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Let's go!
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Come on, set! 70 Lions!
On first down, Daniels. That's complete to Pearsall. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Target in the passing game, Mike, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go, set! Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18! Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hawk 70.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and
Let's
6.
go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 13 yards brings up 3rd down.
Two minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now, Daniels. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Number 37. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Set up. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break.
Cup 19, down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end, Arande Gatson, the second. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Amy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Second Pirates. Come on, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry yet.
3rd and a yard.
65. Check, man.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go.
Try to start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
In punt formation.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Ready?
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Cougars.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gut. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Cougar 19.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Bronco 80.
Daniels now on 1st down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and So far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 31, Chargers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
First and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
Steady! Steady!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Ready, ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! Go!
Up the middle they go. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Viking 18!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
The kicker on.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Red.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he gains about 5 down to the 42-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the
2nd and 5.
42-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here we go. Go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
14-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders add on to their already sizable lead.
Chargers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get it.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The catch made by McMillan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Go.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Ready.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
3-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Commander stretched things out even further.
51. Chargers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll throw out of the gun. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Chargers, first
18 yards on the pickup there, and the Chargers have the first down.
Like it, 18. 19 Lions. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Washington,
Let's
first
go, lady.
down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.